So y'all, let's get into it. So hot topic, Hitman Holler basically reverse Uno on his girlfriend doing a podcast when the subject came up about basically being with another person while you in a relationship. So let's listen to the audio.
The bitch period is going to kill me.
How we have threesomes?
That's different.
You saw me fuck a girl, that don't hurt you?
Ew. Anyway.
But
Just to go out and cheat behind like.
What I'm saying though, but mentally you saw that happen. So you know, I mean, I'm not saying that, but you know you wouldn't be, you never see me take no girl to no Jamaica for 2 days.
I haven't.
Who the fuck go to Jamaica for 2 days? How long you go, Los?
Okay, so basically they was doing a podcast. They have a podcast together. Hitman Holler is a battle rapper, and he also been on Wild 'N Out. So him and his girlfriend, I want to say, I don't know if they are married. I think it might be his fiance. I know that they do have a child together and stuff like that. But they have a podcast, and this was the subject in hand. She was basically saying how she would be devastated if she find out he was with another woman. But he basically was saying, how are you going to be devastated if you find out I was with another woman when we have threesomes? When we have, you know, like when you have actually been in the same room with me messing around with another lady. Bloop. And I really did want to sit up here and speak on this is because I really think that this is an interesting topic, because that is a good statement, I feel like, for on his behalf, because it's kind of like, how can women be okay with having threesomes and bringing other women into their bedroom, but then when it comes down to your man cheating on you without you knowing or anything like that, that's where you draw the line. When you sit up here and have an open invitation into your bedroom, then therefore you open it up for any and everything. I don't care what it is, to each his own, but I think that is anytime somebody has to bring somebody else in the bedroom to please you on a physical level, then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all bets is off. You might as well let them cheat in peace. Like, why? Like, I'm just saying though, like, I just feel like that nothing has never came good for people having a marriage or a relationship and then they're opening up threesomes. That is not what they mean when you took your vows talking about for better and worse. That was not the threesomes. I just don't feel like threesomes was in the category. I don't feel like threesomes was like, you know, in that category. So I do think that, you know, he had a good point about how can you sit. I do feel like he had a point of, like, how can you sit up here and make a big deal about, you know, me being with another woman when we are having threesomes? And to me, I feel like a lot of women that allow that, I mean, yes, they could be curious and they just, you know, they're bisexual and stuff like that. So they just feel like, hey, let's go. If I have a husband and stuff like that, let's go along with it. And, that spice it up for them. But I also do feel like it's an insecurity thing too, because it's kind of like, I just don't see the need into bringing other people into the relationship. And when you start bringing people into the relationship, I'm sorry, I just really feel like that the relationship is not in a good place. You can't tell me that you and your spouse is in a good place and then next thing y'all know, y'all like, well, you know what? Let's spice it up and, you know what I'm saying, bring somebody else in here. Why? I don't want to spice it up. I don't like too much spice. You know what I'm saying? I love a little spice, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you know, now you're over seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Like now we getting a little too over seasoned around here. Now it's salty. Now it just don't even taste good because now it's over seasoned. And I just feel like bringing extra people into the bedroom is over seasoned. And then it's kind of like, yes, it is a double standard, because if a woman sit up here and be like, oh yeah, let's bring somebody else in the room and stuff like that with us, let's just be honest, I really feel like it's a setup. It's a setup, because that same woman 9 times out of 10, for number one, if you do, I have heard people claim that they're bringing women into their thing, and it's really more so satisfaction for the woman, because at the end of the day, it's some type of fantasy she might have. So she feel like, yes, as a man, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, you got 2 women. But let's just keep it real. I don't feel like the man can just really go all out with the other woman, because at the back of his head, his main woman is going to feel some type of way, especially when she sit up here and feel a type of, connection, or, she feel like he going too hard on the other female. And let's just be real, like, when you're really in love with somebody, or you really digging somebody, you know what I'm saying, you're selfish. I don't want nobody else. I just want you to myself. Y'all know the song. So it's kind of like, how is it that y'all feel comfortable? Because it's like, it ain't no way that you're telling me that, oh, bringing somebody else in the relationship, in the bedroom with us, is different from you cheating by yourself solo dolo. How did it go? So what do you guys think? With you, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that bringing someone else in the bedroom, do you feel like bringing somebody else in the bedroom is definitely not the same as someone cheating separately? Or do you feel like that, what do you guys feel like that about bringing somebody in the bedroom is automatically a disaster? Like, that's a warning before destruction? Or do you feel like it's perfectly okay, to spice it up and, just kind of keep it going and role playing and stuff like that? What are you guys' opinion on it? Let your girl know.